My juicy life is about living a life of purpose and passion. This is so great. So what is yoga, Maroon?
Yoga is the union between the physical body and the spiritual body.
Okay.
So it's really creating a union between physical, mind, and spirit. That's also a philosophy of life, and also it's including the asanas, which is the posture, and more like the exercise type of part of yoga, which most of the people, usually what they know in yoga, is going to a place and doing more like exercise, physical.
And where people stand on their head and put their feet behind the head and do crazy things, you're like, I'm not going there. This is not for me. I mean, I'm stiff.
The main goal is not to directly do other things, actually. The main goal is mainly of yoga is to create space within yourself. So yoga can meet you where you are at. If you are not very flexible physically, you can do some practice up to a certain point when you will be flexible. So it's creating space within your body to release tension.
But what does that do concretely in our life to add flexibility? Like what if I touch the end of my feet there, what is it gonna do in our physical world?
Your physical world, I mean physical materially, first physically you will feel more healthy and strong.
That's good.
And then emotionally it's also affecting you, because through yoga it's also creating space in your emotional life. Let's say if you want to work on specific intention emotionally, you can work with specific asanas. Asanas is a Sanskrit word to speak about posture.
Okay.
So if you want to surrender certain things, you have to surrender in your life. You will go into forward bends a lot. If you have to strengthen your will in your life, so you will do a lot of back bend, which open the chest and create a space for you. If you need, for example, to strengthen yourself emotionally, you will work a lot of twists. You see, so it's like every posture is really like creating a connection between the physical aspect and also the emotional aspect in your life. And also creating space in your mind.
Yeah, and it makes you stronger in there. Because you feel you can do it, and little by little, it's mind over matter.
That's one aspect also.
Because sometimes it's like, ooh, what do you...
Yeah. And another aspect with the mind is when you have the mind very crowded, you have a lot of information, and the mind a little bit negative or destructive or something. It's very good to do a lot of inversion. So you have your head down and the legs up. So it's creating like the blood supply towards your mind and your head, which is affecting more clarity within your mind. And also it's supporting for the concentration level actually in your life. And when you see this aspect is also through the breath and the asanas, the posture, it's helping you for more clarity and strength in your mind.
And I heard about those people that do yoga in like hot rooms, they're sweating.
That's
is it just to get toxins out of their body and sweat? And
it's a lot to work on that. It's a lot of surrendering and is challenging yourself. And at the same time, it's also very positive into the cleansing of your whole being. So when you sweat, it's not only cleansing your physical body, it's also surrendering. So it's also releasing your mind and your emotions.
So it is a philosophy, huh?
Yeah, it's also.
It's a lifestyle of living healthy, of
being
positive thoughts.
Non-violence and true with yourself. And
so how does all those techniques make our life juicier? Like the breathing, meditation, and yoga?
I think just naturally does it because I feel it's so alive. I mean,
you're surely juicy. I mean, I just want people to get like how bringing all this in our lives makes us like more passionate and on purpose and alive and enjoying every single moment.
Makes you being more alive because you are more aware of your space, you are more present into everything. If you are more like towards yourself too, you can see everybody and you are more present. So when you are with another person, instead of disappearing to try to be there for the other person, you are really there, present for the other. So you can give more, you can share more, and your presence can be very powerful. And also it feels more. Once we are also more present, everything is more
tasty,
like
more, yeah.
And the taste, yes, and even the
Gratefulness.
smell of the person, and you see the people, you see more the light and the eyes shining, and also you open your heart a lot, so you feel always your heart beat wherever you go, so you feel very connected with other people's heart too, and it's wonderful to just connect with the other people and feel not only with people, even like with plants and animals and
nature
all around us, and being present. So.
And you created your own methodology, the Dharmi, out of learning all those techniques and traveling through all those continents. And what is the Dharmi? I know it's pretty complex technique, but what is the Dharmi?
The Dharmi is a way to develop all the qualities within ourselves. And actually, I would like to reserve it for another program. And just for now, let's switch, and you will tell us about what was your experience with the Dharmi. Do you mind?
She puts me on the spot!
Let's make it juicy. So, Lilou, I'm happy to meet you today. And would love to know what was your experience with the Dharmi program, like 2 years ago?
Yeah, I did it with you 2 years ago. That's when we met. And from what I remember, I mean, I know that. Like, I wouldn't be here today if I haven't had done Dharmi. Because I'm clear you have a very special power, and I want to acknowledge you for that, because you have something beautiful about you, that you're able to heal people. And you heal a whole part of me. When I was doing, you walked me through those meditation and through all those different phases, I don't know how you call it, but basically my experience was healing some of the past experience that I had, and really see that inside of me I had something that could make a huge difference in the world. And you did that. Like, I could visualize it, and it came from nowhere. I saw myself in front of 10, 20,000 people. I freak out in front of people. Like, if you put me even in front of 10 people. So how could I have, in my own imagination, even see that? Like, it's not something possible. Like, I wouldn't have, it's like it came through me. And I saw that, and it gave me, it started triggering, like, okay, maybe there's something there. So, and then we did this drawing, this mandala, and by creating this mandala, actually I brought it here, it opened up so much. Like, I really realized that something, like, I was living a transformation. So now I'm back in the seat, the person that interviews. What is your intention for 2007?
My first intention would be to really enjoy life first.
Yeah.
And I really think I'm here, it's a lot to help people, and maybe through meditation also to send a lot of positive energy and healing energy, because I would love to have much more peace and happiness and abundance all over the world. I just have 2 hands, a little body, a little space, but I think really with my intention.
But a huge aura, so the little body.
So I really see that if I really give my best at any moment, and really being the here now, and learning to really complete each cycle of my life, and being present with everybody fully and with love. And that's my main intention. And I notice always in life everything is just responding, and I want to nurture really the positive opportunities like we have today to share here with many people.
Yeah.
And positive relationship, and really like keep this focus on that side. So.
Much love. Stay tuned and visit myjuicylife.com.